about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and here he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Skilled by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricciardo is inching into the lead, and Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix!
Iguodala running the floor.
Still leading the way with Canada in there too, with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix! Ricciardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden, Barrett, and an early touch and an excellent...
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello, viewers out there. You're welcome once again to Sports Orbit, reaching from Leadership TV. My name is Afa Acho. Salifu Usman is right here at me. Salifu, I'm sure you must be in an upbeat mood considering that the Super Falcons finally have booked a ticket once again to the World Cup.
Yeah, thank you, Alpha. A beautiful Friday. Just like you say, yeah, in a big mood, at least it's worthy of celebrations because average most of Nigeria, I can say 40 to 60%, 40% were doubtful of that the Super Eagles chance, of the Super Falcons chance.
Yeah.
But Super Falcon yesterday evening once again proved that yes, they are a force to reckon with. And like I told you yesterday, I'm very confident that they will progress against Cameroon.
Yes, and that they did. Of course, it was Rasheedat Ajibade who, in the absence of Asisa Oshoala, I mean, she has made a lot of Nigerians are going to say, in fact, the way she has stepped up to to the challenge, Nigerians don't even really miss Oshoala. I mean, she's done well. The Atletico Madrid player it was who actually got the goal for Nigeria, and she's actually sounding upbeat. I mean, according to her, now that the main target of the Super Falcons was qualification for the World Cup, now that that is done and dusted, they said Super Falcons are now ready to go all out and clinch a 10th title.
Well,
and don't forget that they will be meeting host Morocco on Monday
in the semi-final. Yeah, congratulations to once again to Super Falcons. They do once again do Nigeria proud. Fantastically, I'm proud of the girls. More importantly, the way they scored the goal. It was a very masterclass, fantastic goal from the build-up, from the defense, from maybe at them before you know, and even the Ajibade, it's only a top striker that scores such a goal because Super Falcon only get one chance and she didn't attempt to waste that chance. It was a very beautiful goal and it's one of the goals of the tournament. And
absolutely.
And just like you say, Ajibade has lived up to expectations.
Exactly.
He has clearly showed that Uswalas will nobody.
Exactly. People are not talking about her. Exactly.
He hope that nothing to worry about Uswalas. Not forget, we are not ruling out Uswala completely. He's still a fantastic player.
She has done well.
Ajibade has lived up to the expectations. In our absence, Ajibade has filled that gap perfectly, and we wish her more success as he continues to go. So far, he has scored four goals and provide some assists. That is a fantastic one about the player. Then talking about winning the AFCON as he just feel like for the third time. Yes, it's one thing that I have to admire about this Super Falcons about what they are doing. They appear not to put much pressure on themselves. They are taking one after the other, and like the coach said before the tournament, he said the ultimate target is to qualify for the World Cup. Now that has achieved. Now that has put aside. Now the target now they are now focused now on how to retain the title, and I believe going by the way they are going, it's going to be very, very tough. But I'm beginning to feel that Super Falcons can still be sure that WAFCON belong to them on the continent.
Yeah.
For instance, against the Morocco, Morocco is the host, but I don't have much to worry. I guess Morocco have recorded 100% performance so far in the ongoing tournament. They have won all the four matches they have played. Super Falcons have won 3 and lost 1, but against the Moroccans, I don't have anything to fear against the Moroccans. Remember they play here during the Aisha Cup, and I think Super Falcons tried.
Yeah.
Triumph against them. So I don't have any much to worry about the Morocco, and I believe now the way the Super Falcons are going. If you look after the match against South Africa, the more they go, the more they are begin to progress in the good right, and the team, their confidence is building, and their focus is they're focusing on certain things. So definitely against the Morocco I strongly believe, just like I said, that they are going to have the result against the Cameroon. It's going to be tough. Vis-a-vis that the Moroccans are playing at home, and they're going to have having all their fans, everybody behind them. But those guys have shown that they are not the strangers on any land. So definitely they're definitely going to show something against the Morocco. And I begin to have a feeling to see another South African Nigeria.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say that because a lot of people after that victory yesterday are beginning to say it's going to be South Africa, Nigeria. South Africa will be all up against their South African neighbors, Zambia, in that one. And well, Zambians have done well, but South Africans are fancied to win this one. And a lot of people are beginning to say it looks like it's going to be South Africa, Nigeria in the final once again.
Yes, I just like say I'm beginning to have that feeling, and even the South Africans are beginning to have the fear.
Yeah,
because it's like what happened at last edition in Ghana is about to repeat itself again. Because when Super Falcons lost to them in the group stage, and when they meet again in the final, it was a different game. And just like the word of Aisha Falode, the champion of the Nigeria Women League, he said, yes, against Nigeria, South Africa, they always win and we always win. But when it comes to where it really matter, yes, it is a game. But when it comes to the result, what really matter, Nigerians always get at the top. And South Africans are beginning to have that fear. Because yesterday, one of the South African analysts immediately Super Falcons scored that goal. It was a big. They said, "Wow, Nigeria, they have proved that this is if they have not qualified, it would have been the lowest performance would have put on."
Exactly.
It shows that South Africa, both their fans and both the commentators and both the analysts are beginning to have the fear that Super Falcons are coming back again, and definitely. So they were looking for Cameroon to edge out the Super Falcons yesterday, but unfortunately for them, Super Falcons are still there. So they are beginning to have that fear. And just like say, we are going to see South Africa, Nigeria final on Sunday.
Completely agree with you. Away from that, but
on
Monday. And Monday is the semi-final, so the final will probably be during the weekend. And we're still on to some women football matters where for the CAF Women Awards, Oshoala Monday gifts, and of course the Super Falcons coach Randy Waldrum have made the final shortlist. Oshoala have made the 10-man shortlist. The from release have been pruned down to 10, and from that 10 it will eventually be pruned down again to 3. I mean, for Oshoala, not a stranger to winning this title. I mean, she's won it, I think, a record 4 times, and looks like she has a fair chance of winning it again for the 5th time, considering if you're going to judge this by her performance during the course of the season. But shortly before the show began, like we're saying what gave CAF, what is the reason for the announcing this award in the middle of the year, when usually this announcement, this list is usually unveiled during the end of the year. So, but we still don't understand why this is being done in the middle of the season. We still don't have enough clarification yet.
Yes, even me, I'm beginning to. I have a big worry about what informed CAF to take this decision this time. We are talking about best player of the year 2022.
Yeah, exactly.
Best player of the year 2022. We are just in the middle of the season. Today is just like July 15.
Yeah.
So we still have a complete 5 months to go in this month. And more importantly, we are even in the middle of WAFCON, Women Africa Competition, the prime tournament, the prime competitions in African women football. And if you have to select who is the best African player of the year, why not taking the consideration of the account of the performance of the players who are playing at the ongoing WAFCON? Are you saying that those who are playing at the ongoing doesn't take a record? And if it doesn't take a record, when is this one going to be count? It's going to be count for the 2023. So I'm a bit concerned, and I don't know what informed the new leadership of CAF to come up with this idea. CAF award is normally held in January.
January, yeah.
The nomination, the selection, the nomination process can be started from towards end of October, and by the time we get to December, it's done and dusted. The final shortlist of the three will be known, and then by January or sometime February, the announcement or the award will be held. The ceremony of the award will be held. We are just in the middle of the joint. So what are you talking about? So I'm a bit confused. What in fact CAF to take decision at the middle of the season when the season is still on, and we are talking about the best player of the year 2022. Unless they have to come out to explain that maybe they are taking control. And even we are talking about the season. The season has not even ended. Some clubs are still playing the season.
Yeah.
So well, that is that. But what is that? Is more important. The most important is that we still have 2 Nigerians in the final 10.
Of course, the coach also in the running for coach of the year.
In the final 10, but I'm even surprised why Ajibade didn't make the list.
Yes, exactly.
And he was in the earlier nomination. Even Khan was only in the earlier nomination, but I wonder why Ajibade could not break into the top 10. So what is that? It is good that those guys they to have to in the final short list. I hope one of those short two, definitely one of these two will be dropped at the end of the final short. 3 final short list, and Ushualas, I hope he will still be there in the final short list. But it's better that we have a player in the women football compared to the main home in the main counterpart. In the main counterpart, we don't have any single Nigerian in the final 10, and that has proved that has once again proved that our women are up there. When it comes to sport, the women are always at the top compared to the men. Even apart from football, in other competitions, we're talking of WAFCON. After Cup of Nations, Super Eagles has only managed to win it 3 times. Back from 2000, back then to 2018. But Super Falcons, within the space of 24 years, out of 12 that we have said, they have one time won 9 times of it.
Exactly.
And they're in the run for the 10th.
Another one, yeah. Of course, also on that list is Gift Monday, who is being nominated for Interclub Player of the Year and also for Young Player of the Year. Also, Randy Waldrum, like we said, in the running for Coach of the Year, while Rivers Angels are also there for Club of the Year in that one. And away from that now to the 18th World Athletic Championship, which began today, actually, where Hamatroa Oye Shade Olatoye and the 4x400 meters mixed relay team will open Team Nigeria's bid for podium appearances as the tournament begins today. For the 4x400 meters team of Patience Okon George, Imaobong Nse Uko, Sikiru Adeyemi will be hoping to make history as the first mixed relay team to make the final of the global event after debuting at the Tokyo Olympics last year, but they exited in the first round. So finally, World Athletic Championship underway today. So, I mean, a lot of expectations for Team Nigeria.
Yeah, a lot of expectations. The ones will skip and the final will even be dusted later in the evening of the day.
Yeah.
But I don't think for our late teams, well, I'm not ruling them out completely, but I hope that they'll be able to show themselves. For instance, the most experienced one among them is Georgina Okonkwo has been there for a very long time, and I hope that he'll be able to command the games and to push it. But play against the US, running against the US and the Poland and all those things, it is definitely going to be a tough one. But I hope they'll be able. The Nigerian spirit that is always come up will showcase itself again.
Exactly. Right, we'll go on a quick break and then we'll come back. Sport Upbeat continues. Don't go nowhere.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6 6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
All right, welcome back from that break. You're still on to Sports Orbit. Now on to the NPFL, where the NPFL will officially draw to a close this weekend as we get into match week 38 this weekend. Well, let's take a look at the fixtures as they go down on in the course of this weekend. Well, finally, this weekend we'll know the other two teams who will be relegated, and the other team who will book the Confederations Cup spot.
I appreciate if the producer can show us the table of the league so
Yeah.
we can be able to look at it critically. And just like you say, this is going to be a tough one for those who are fighting to keep their status, and at the same time for those who are also fighting for the last position for the last ticket for continental ticket for the Champions League representative that has been done and dusted.
Rivers United,
Plateau
United.
I think that's lost respectively. But for the slot for the Confederations Cup is still very open, for Remo Star, Kwara United, and even Remo Star, Kwara United, and Rangers. They are still in contention, but Rangers still have a very slim hope
Exactly.
to recruit. The battle is mostly between Remo Stars and Plateau. Aqua United.
Yeah, Aqua
But
United.
unfortunately, and if you're looking at the officials, Aqua United and Rangers are going to play each other in the final match.
Exactly.
So that means these two sides now, whoever win will have to wait again. What happened if Remo all of Remo just no need is to play a draw against
Tornadoes.
Tenedo.
Tornadoes, yeah.
And for Tenedos already, and they are not being threatened by any
so,
chance. They have already secured their position, their status in the league. They are no longer being threatened by any relegation battle. So definitely Remos can be rest assured. It is most likely that Remo Star is going to pick the last continental ticket, but they are playing at home against the Tenedo, and I hope that they will definitely get the desired result they need to get to the continental ticket of the competition. And if you are talking of the bottom line, if you have the table, you can show us the table. If you are talking of the bottom line, the Heartland and still very much have everything to worry, and it's going to look very, very that is Heartland Canopilla. But the bottom table, the last 10.
Yeah.
Okay, Heartland Canopilla and then Dakar FC.
Yeah.
Heartland are on 44 points. Canopillas are on 46, and Dakar FC are on 47. And this is going to be a tough one. So that means what it means that if Dakar can avoid defeat, if they can win their match, even Abia Warriors is still can also go down.
Very well.
Because if
Heartland wins, they will be
if
on
Heartland
47.
if Heartland win,
Let's now go down to maybe goal difference. If Heartland wins, they'll be on
it's likely that
47.
Yes, if Heartland win, they'll both vote. And if Canopilla fail to win, that means they're going down.
Exactly.
But Canopilla has to be very, very careful.
Very careful.
Very, very careful, because it looks very certain that Canopilla may go down. But they have to be very, very careful. All they need to do is they have to get a result and hope that they must get a result and hope that neither Abia Warrior nor Dakar FC get a better result.
I mean, completely. Then for the continental sports, Remo Stars there in contention. For Rangers, I think Rangers are completely out of it.
Rangers are completely out of it.
Rangers are completely out of it.
The partner is just between Aqua United and
Kwara United. Sorry, Remo Stars and Kwara United.
Sorry, we even with Kwara United, Kwara United and Rangers.
And surprisingly, Kwara United have, surprisingly done well to, get to that position. Yeah, because all season it was Rangers, Eyimba, Remo Stars, Aqua United, who are battling, but some Aqua United sneaked off from behind them and are now on the fourth position. So
Seriously.
a victory for Para United will, take them straight to the Confederations Cup, while Remo Stars too also
Need a victory.
yeah, they need a victory.
Remo Star must win, or if they didn't win and they hope that Kwara United also lose. So Remo Star must win and hope that it's better for them to be on the safer side. They have to win against Niger Tornado. And if they don't win against
and lucky good enough for them, they are playing at home. Yeah. All right. So that's that for the NPFL. Now to some boxing where Eddie Hearn that's talking about the promoter of Nigeria, Anthony Joshua, has said that even if Joshua is defeated in his rematch with Alexander Usyk, that retirement is not an option for the former champion. Of course, the pair will be meeting in the 20th of August in Jeddah, that's Saudi Arabia, for the rematch. Recall that the first match of that epic encounter, Joshua was defeated, where he lost all his belt to Alexander Usyk. But the highly touted rematch 20th, and Joshua will be hoping to do everything possible to ensure that he regains his belt. But I mean, if Joshua loses this fight, I mean, that would be almost like the end of an era for him, because boxing is a very funny sport. You be at the top for long. Once you lose your belt, once you lose your belt, you go for a rematch and you fail to regain them, it becomes a different story. I mean, because once he loses this rematch, he'll now fall down the pecking order, so he won't be the next challenger again. So it will take a while for him to be able to challenge.
To even fight
exactly.
And at the same time, you don't. And if, boxing is like that. If you don't have anything to bring to the table, nobody will even come. Nobody will even come to negotiate with you because you are not holding anything. If you are holding anything, that's where people are interested in what you are holding, and they come to negotiate with you. And if you don't hold anything, so we just wait that he regain the belt.
Exactly.
And
Very
the way
important.
the promoter is talking, I'm not comfortable with that talking. If you are promoting somebody, you don't need to say that if he lose the match, all you need to just keep on encouraging and keep on showing that he has everything to go to and to fight for. And it's appeared that Joshua has found love in Saudi Arabia. You remember when he first lost his belt to the Mexican,
he had to
the
go
Mexican,
there to
he has to
regain
go to Saudi Arabia to regain it. Now he loses it again. He want to go to Saudi Arabia to regain it. And if it is a Muslim, I would have said maybe he will go there to pray for them. So it appears that Joshua, once he loses, he will run to Saudi Arabia to regain it. But he has a relationship or a connection with the Saudi king.
Exactly. All right, now to some transfer news where Nigeria's Chidera Ejuke has been signed on loan by Bundesliga club Hertha Berlin from CSKA Moscow. Ejuke, who has been in Russia since the summer of 2020, scored 10 goals and netted 18 more in 5 competitive appearances. His performance also got him an invitation to the national team in October, and the attacker has won 8 caps for the Super Eagles so far. Well, it's a loan move, but I think good move. At least Bundesliga, Germany, a league where at least you will be seeing more. I mean, very few of us, more competitive, very few of us watch the Russian league. So I think you'll be in a league where, he can be seen more and a more competitive league.
Compared to Russian leagues. And the thing that at the same time, it's good. Congratulations to Cedra for that move. That's a good one. He has to go on loan because of the situation in Russia doesn't guarantee safety and doesn't guarantee continuous football. And there's even FIFA has also given a video that every national player, every nationalities of the player play in the Russian league, they have to move out. They're given a free to go and negotiate with another club to move to another club. And it's good one for Shedra that he has found place on Hertha Berlin. I hope that just like it's on loan, but it's better not to be on sale somewhere because the football in Russia is not guaranteed at the moment because of the war between Russia and Ukraine.
And of course, if he impresses, who knows if he might be retained or even find a better club. Like I said,
it's an opportunity.
The opportunity, I mean, that he'll be more visible. It's a big plus because some players, it's not like they're not good, but because, a lot of football fans don't really see you, media presence, exactly, don't see you. But I mean, in Germany, that spotlight will be right there on him. We're still on to some transfer news where Ajax, who are the Eredivisie champion, are seem to be interested in Super Eagles defender Calvin Bassi, we called out Bassi, who impressed at Rangers, the target for several other clubs. But Ajax have shown interest in Bassi in recent times, especially with the impending move of Alexandro Martinez to United, who was their standing left back. And Ajax feel that Bassi is the right person to fill that left back position, which will be vacant.
Well, I hope one of the transfer rumor story, and the good things that what we Nigerians want to see Bassi in the Premier League. A lot of Premier League have shown interest in him. Even the buyer was mentioned that we have been interested in him. But I prefer him to move to those league buyers, to move to the Premier League, or preferably the Premier League. And if you can't get the Premier League, or get a club in Bundesliga or Spanish league, I'm not too comfortable with it. I'm not his agent, or no, I'm not his agent. But having the Dutch league, I'm not downplay the Dutch league, but it can't be as competitive as the Premier League, and even the media presence in those league, the Premier League and the Spanish or the Bundesliga league enjoy. The Dutch league doesn't enjoy such a thing unless we are playing the Champions League. Although I are playing the Champions League, but if he get the opportunity to play in the Premier League, I would prefer him. If I may advise, it's better to play in the Premier League than to go to the Dutch league.
And then finally, before we leave, another transfer news where Man United and Ajax have agreed a deal for Alessandro Martinez. Well, it was confirmed this afternoon after football transfer guru Fabrizio Romano actually confirmed that deal. Called that United have been chasing this player for a while. New coach Ten Hag has been keen to unite with the left back who was voted Ajax Player of the Year for the 2022 season. So I think a nice move for him, although Arsenal were interested initially too, but since Man United entered the race, he said, well, since my former boss is at the club, I think it will be better to go to the person I know.
This is number 3 now. Number 2 of Ajax players that's joining the United after the.
No, just the first one so far.
It's the first one even so far. Well, it's like I'm beginning to have a think that maybe Ten Hag wanted to just ring of.
No, this is the only Ajax player so far.
What?
The other one was from Feyenoord. The other left back is from Feyenoord.
That is a good one where we have when the coach identify players and they kind of he was a coach in Ajax and he enjoyed he knows what the impact Martinez brought to the club, and they definitely want to still have him in the Mayu. Most importantly, that even the left back in Mayu at the moment cannot be compared to what this guy is going to bring in.
And good thing with the guy is he plays left back, he plays central defense, and he also plays defensive midfield, so he can be deployed in any of those positions. So it's like getting 3 players for one.
3-1.
Yes, 3-1.
So let's congratulations to Mayu for having 3-1.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's where we draw the curtain on today's episode. Forget that the NPFL week 38 will be going down this weekend already. We already Rivers United champions, but their trophy will be officially presented to them this weekend. And
I hope to Santorama. I hope that as LMC is going to Port Harcourt to present the trophy, I hope they should also go with the prize money.
Yeah, exactly.
The prize money should not be kept behind like what has happened in the past. Where we just go give a trophy and they say the prize money will come later. Yeah. So everything should be handed over to the club.
Yeah, on the final day. Anyway, that's where we'll call it a day today, but we'll be back on Monday to give you a lot of sporting events going on. Of course, the World Athletic Championship also just began today, and of course, we'll give you an update of that as it progresses. Salifu, thank you for being here on this weekend Friday edition of Sports Orbit.
Thank you.
All right, it will come your way again on Monday. Stay safe out there. I remain your host, Afa Acho, and have a lovely weekend out there.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.